What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for the first time of 2019, unless you watched my Roush for Rachel video. So if you're into Jeeps, you should go check that out. It's pretty cool. But today is a not so nice Sunday. It's a little on the warm side, I would say, for January. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to go for a bike ride over at, I think, Glacier Ridge this morning. I really haven't filled in my YouTube channel in a really long time, so one of my newest hobbies or things to do is riding mountain bikes. I've always been into BMX and stuff like that, but mountain bikes are a lot of fun, especially, you know, I'm into Jeeps, I'm into the whole off-road thing, so it's been a good time. So this morning, that's what we're going to do. I brought some GoPros, maybe I'll capture some of that. And so recently my Sundays have been turning into like my healthy days, if you will. I've always been working out very well on Sundays and trying to eat pretty good, and it's been like not trying to do that, it just kind of happens. So on today I'm going to take advantage of that trend. So we're going to go ride bikes, and then I'm going to do some meal preps later. I don't know if any of you really care about that anyway, so here we go. Wouldn't be a typical morning if I didn't have to stop and fill up the Jeep with gas. So that's what we're doing. One thing I've been doing when I fill up with gas is keeping track of my mileage, so I'll try and reset my trip calculator, and then I'll write down the amount of gas that I put in there by the gallon, so that way I have a list of everything and I can calculate my MPGs. Honestly, I've been forgetting to do this a lot. I'll forget to reset the calculator or something like that. So some of my numbers aren't exactly accurate, but I do have enough now that I can kind of get a rough calculation, so I want to try that. Alright, so we're all zeroed out, full tank. Now we're good to go. Jeep life, man. Jeep life. Alright, so bike's unloaded, GoPro mounted up. I have this cool phone mount that's kind of cheesy, but like not at the same time, so I'm interested to see how that holds up bouncing around up there. I'm going to put another GoPro on my helmet. I do apologize if this mount ends up going sideways, so the look at the handlebars isn't straight, but what are you going to do? Big life hack is getting like a balaclava like this, and then this one just so, well, it's more of a hood, and then this one just so happens to have a balaclava also, so super nice, because then you can put your helmet on over it, and that's about it. The trails are looking pretty packed this morning, so I'm kind of like a low on the totem pole, and I don't really know what I'm doing as far as trail etiquette, so this should be interesting. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go get some exercise and bring you guys along. So my ride went very well. It's very dirty out there, a little slick. I only got lost like 7 times. Something's going on with like my gear drive, where like my chain is slipping. This is the other side, this doesn't help you at all, but my chain is slipping pretty bad if I start pedaling hard, so I'm gonna have to look at that. But other than that, not too bad. You can see how dirty it was out there. This little phone mount from Rome, it's plastic, but it clamps on with some rubber. Held up very well. This holds your phone in. I think I showed it in the beginning, but it held up, didn't snap off, so I approve. Unfortunately, my GoPro Hero apparently didn't have any battery, which is weird because I had it on charge right before I left. I put it on while I was loading everything up to make sure that it had some sort of battery so I can at least get one clip out of it, but that didn't work, so I ended up moving this guy around. I don't even know what that is, so I apologize if that wasn't as cool as you were expecting, but I tried. What can I do? I'll try again next time. Yeah. All right, that was about a half an hour riding. I think it was 33 minutes exactly, just shy of 5 miles, and I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it says I've been using All Trails for reference. So that ride was a 6:58 pace, and I did pause it when I got lost and stuff like that, but I really wasn't moving that far. And as you can see in some of the clips, I was moving pretty slow, so it's pretty accurate, I would say. 6:58 that's pretty good for me. This is probably my 5th time riding. So, you know what, I'll take it. There's room for improvement, but also, I'm not on a bike like some of these guys. A full suspension bike is definitely gonna go through here faster because you don't have to slow down going over routes, but not to make excuses or anything, but yeah. And unfortunately, I forgot water and a snack this morning, so luckily I know where there's a 7-Eleven on the way out of here. 7-Elevens are basically how I know how to navigate Long Island, so next stop, 7-Eleven, baby. All right, found my 7-Eleven over there. I'm really boring, so I got one of those Power Crunch bars. Those are delicious. And then I picked up a Bang, but I did take pre-workout before this, and I didn't know this had so much caffeine in it, but it has 300 milligrams of caffeine in this little like drink. So I thought it was like more of a recovery drink than it is a like a pre-workout. So I really want to try it though. I don't think I should. All right, I got a little quick story for you, kind of funny, and it's a little bit of a rant. So, there's this guy waiting at the entrance at the 7-Eleven I just showed you, and in the front there's parking spaces. But then all around the place, it's one of the biggest 7-Elevens around here, I would say, easily. And he's waiting in the entrance for one of those spots directly in front of the store to open up. Like, are you kidding me? You can't just walk like an extra, I don't know, how wide is that, like maybe 50 feet? So 3 strides, I don't know, 15 steps? I was about to start the sequence for the next portion, which was going to be meal prepping, but apparently we're going to the park instead. You want to go to the park, bud? We go to the park?
I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. The rain should stop falling, we'll head home again. Everybody else can see where we belong. Oh, ain't no ordinary love we got going on. At the end of the world, together forever is one. And I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I'll pray.
This guy just loves to get out of the house and explore, especially with his girlfriend over there. He gets so excited. He gets cramped up all day, left alone, and sleeps. So when he gets to do this, he just gets so excited. There's never a dull moment in the life of me. Oh. Hey, you.
At the end of the world, together forever is one.
She's 2. I got a 1-year-old and a 10-year-old.
She's good with other dogs, but
What type of dog is it?
yeah, this
He's a German Shepherd and a Rottweiler.
Oh, that's what our dog is.
Same mix, or? Yeah. Wow.
she's more
Probably
just,
more Shepherd, yeah.
He's more Rottweiler.
Yeah, that's my
He's got some other things in him too.
I love that.
You too.
That's a good boy.
Oh, good job, dude. Okay, now that I'm finally home, today is a healthy day, so I'm going to do some meal prepping today because picking lunch every day at the office pretty much just sucks. There's really not much around here other than going to the deli and getting a sandwich. The bread just adds up over time, and the dressing and all that. Their salads, they're good, but they're like so packed into this like container that it's like kind of overwhelming, and it makes a mess, and it's just something about it just kind of turns me off, and I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm going to be doing some meal prepping. I'm gonna cook some chicken somehow. Haven't decided yet. I really only like grilled chicken. I'm gonna do some microwave rice and some veggies and all the. It's gonna be like the simplest meal prep ever, and that's how I want it. I just want chicken and rice every day. No choice. Just here it is. And eat it. So also,